is Wanjama. I'm the team leader, founder, Seed Savers Network. And Seed Savers Network was founded in 2009. It was like 14 years ago. And since then, we are happy with our journey because we have grown to a network reaching over 400,000 farmers and extending the network to research institutions also, and also to international partners. And so far, we are happy that we have connected with a lot of people who support the idea that we also believe is very important, that is conservation of agricultural biodiversity. Seed saving is very important for economies, for agricultural setup like that of ours, that is Kenya, because our agriculture is like run by 70% small-scale farmers, and the small-scale farmers who grow food for sustainability, for their own consumption, to feed families, need diversity of seeds that is not available in the commercial sector, and also need sustainable solutions in the face of changing climate. Therefore, having seeds that are adapted and locally bred is very important for farmers. And also, given that the small-scale farmers have no resources, having seeds that don't require external inputs such as fertilizer and agrochemicals is very important, that they are able to access them without really having to spend a lot of money that goes with the commercial seeds. And therefore, that's why we think this agenda is very important, and that's why we have been on this journey to make sure that everyone is able to access seeds that are suitable for their own circumstances. Our biggest achievement as Seed Savers Network over the last 14 years is the extent to which our network has spread, reaching over 75 community seed banks established across places, being able to have a network that is also recognized in a way by the authorities, including the government, that we are able to be invited on the table to negotiate various seed policies and various seed regulations, and being able to reach over 400,000 farmers who are practicing seed saving, conserving agricultural biodiversity, and also being able to also somehow create employment to many farmers who are practicing agroecology and accessing market through agro-enterprises is something that we are very much proud of. Yeah, Seed Savers target beneficiary are farmers at the bottom of the income, people who are not able to have resources to buy what they need, and therefore Seed Savers is able to identify those groups of farmers, especially women farmers, who want to grow food for their families, and prioritizing also female-headed households. And therefore, we target these women, we recruit them to empower them with training, but we don't also just bring them training technologies that are from outside. What we do, we gather traditional knowledge from elders, from people who have been able to exist in those environments, in those contexts, and they're able to survive and being able to live sustainably and being able to grow their own food. We gather knowledge from such people, and this is the knowledge we spread to other small-scale farmers, and this knowledge is able to be applicable in a way that they're able to use it, and also being able to produce food and improve their nutritional security. And our other empowerment level is that of advocacy, like also talking to local county government in a way that the issues that affect small-scale farmers, the services that are supposed to go to the small-scale farmers, can also be on the table, can be addressed. And when it comes to the budget, they are able to provide those services to the farmers. And of course, being able to share seeds and being able to organize events where farmers are able to receive seeds from other farmers and being able to exchange seeds, and therefore spreading diversity in a way that adapted genetic resources are able to move from one farmer to another, and the volumes increasing over time, and resources increasing their adaptability in a way that they are able to survive climate change is our agenda, and is always the people that we want to target. Over the last 14 years, we have been able to establish Seed Savers Learning Center. And at the Seed Savers Learning Center, we are able to demonstrate several things. One of them is kitchen gardening. And in the kitchen garden, we are able to demonstrate that farmers with very, very small space are able to grow food. They are able to grow vegetables for their families. We are also able to demonstrate water harvesting in a way that using 1/10 of the money that you need to buy water tanks, you are able to harvest your own water and have it in a ditch, or have it stored for your own use, for irrigation and even for consumption. We are also able to demonstrate in the learning center, we are able to demonstrate food forest concept, where plants coexist with trees and food, and they are able to have all the services that can come from the farm, from a small space, and being able to be sustainable. We are also demonstrating how communities can be able to build their own accommodation, their own living facility, using the sustainable technology such as cob houses and building cottages. And therefore we are able to show that a cottage made of mud and straw bales and hay can be able to be a nice accommodation that will not stop anyone from building their own house. We are also able to show that we have possibility of processing vegetables and being able to have those vegetables packaged and being sold in the market, and that helping small-scale women farmers being able to reach market that are far by pulling product together and value addition. And we are also able to demonstrate that it is possible for everyone to make their own nursery of trees, so that the seedlings that are not easily accessible can be made accessible everywhere in the village, and they can be available because people have knowledge on how to make seedlings. And we are also able to demonstrate that it's possible to harvest water across the places in a way that runoff is controlled and soil fertility is maintained without getting lost. And finally, we are able to demonstrate that we can keep seeds for many years. We can save them for many years, preserve them for many years, using various technologies, some of them including freezing, where we are able to freeze seeds and maintain their germination for the next 100 years, when a lot of people that exist today will not be there. One of the most important things that we should all remember as humans is that we have lost a lot of diversity. We have lost a lot of indigenous seeds. Across the world, everyone is contributing to that by the choice of what they eat. And therefore, when we are entering our seed bank, we always have a moment of silence so that everyone can remember that. And that moment of silence is also supposed to provoke everyone, to make sure that you can do choices, you can choose food in the right way, so that you avoid driving extinction of varieties.